Hello, Spirit Family. Thank you so much for joining me at Aquarian Node. I'm going to do something a little different today. I'm going to actually use these divination rods to ask some questions to the universe that I think would be most helpful and beneficial for a lot of you all out there. Given the current climate in the world, there's just a very stagnant and negative energy that I think all of us are feeling in some capacity. It's super oppressive. I know I've been feeling it very intensely this week. I don't know if everyone has, but it's been really prominent this week. And so I thought maybe we could ask a couple questions and see what the energy is going to tell us, what the spirit has for us. And then maybe I'll pull a couple cards and asking for advice too. So that can give us a little bit more insight into what we need to do and which direction we're heading in, okay? So first, I'm going to start off by making sure that Spirit is with me. Spirit, are you here now? Okay, that's a yes. Thank you. All right, first question I want to ask is, the energy that we're experiencing right now, is that due to some kind of cosmic misalignment? Okay, so that's no. Thank you. Spirit, if it's not due to the cosmic misalignment, is it possibly due to the negative energy being emitted into the universe by people that have become more selfish and self-serving? Yes. Okay, very good. Thank you, Spirit. Is there a future where we are able to lighten the negativity and make this world more positive? Yes. Okay, it's possible. Thank you, Spirit. All right, the next question I want to ask is it in our best interest for all the spiritual beings on this earth, those with any spiritual gifts, to come together at once and ask and emit a higher frequency energy? Yes, very good. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Is it likely that this transformation will occur in the next 5 to 10 years? Oh, no. Okay, so it's not going to be that soon. Thank you, Spirit. Is there anything that I can do specifically to help build a spiritual community that's purpose is to serve the collective? Oh, okay. Oh, really? That's dramatic. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Well, I appreciate that answer. And then lastly, let's see. Does everyone have spiritual gifts that would aid in our collective, the collective rising, the positive energy in the universe right now? Okay, no. Okay, that's fine. So it's just a few of us out here that need to come together and put all of our energy into accumulating positivity and putting that out into the universe. That's what Spirit said. Y'all saw it. Okay. So I am going to go ahead and pull a few cards because I definitely want to know, and I definitely feel like for you know my north node is in Aquarius, and so specifically my purpose in life is to and my Gemini, my rising sign is in Gemini. So with that combination, my purpose in life specifically is to write and communicate with others to help raise the energy of the collective. My chart very specifically says it's not one or two people, it's the collective, it's a whole. And that is why I even started doing my readings again. So that's why I'm here, and my goal is to do that, is to fulfill my purpose, because that is what's going to prevent me from having to reincarnate. That's what's going to allow me to clear my karmic debt. And you know, I want to do it too. Like, let's not forget that part. I have graduated from a feeling of being scared of my abilities and denying them to now feeling confident in my purpose and walking. What? 2 7 of Wands. That's that's interesting, but it is not an accident. And I'm just asking right now, like, where we are right now and trying to ascertain what it is that we need to do to, where do we start? How do we get this going? And any of my spiritual beings out there with their own special gifts, I encourage you to reach out if you are interested in raising the vibration of the collective to enhance all of our lives, because some got to give, right? It's just too much. It's just too much negativity going on right now. It's so oppressive, and like, you can feel it. You can feel the heaviness, you know what I mean? And it's just, it's been going on too long. We've got to do something. We got to do something now. So I'm asking what it is that we need to do. Okay, all right, so that's really good. Okay, so what Spirit is saying is, with the Seven of Wands in reverse energy, like, I do feel there's a lot of us that are not yet, we haven't hit rock bottom yet, right? We haven't seen the complete dissolution of our current state of being. And that's what it's going to take. People need to realize, hey, it's really trash out here right now. Like, for them to wake up and say, well, what am I going to do about it? So then you have the Knight of Swords in reverse, and that's very much giving, a lack of communication, a lack of collectivity. It's giving very self-absorbed energy and not wanting to combine resources, because we're all, well, not all of us, but some of us are so self-serving that we don't know how to break that barrier to help everyone that can be assisted with our abilities. So I'm talking to you specifically, spiritual family. Like, you all know who you are, and you need to ask yourself, am I doing this for the greater good, or am I doing this for my greater good? Because there's a difference, right? You have the two, what I said, you have the Two of Pentacles. A lot of you all are only doing it for the money. You're trying to balance your gifts with your financial, and I get it, don't get me wrong, like, I like to get paid too, but I also know that it's not necessarily for me. It's to keep my business going so that I can do more for others, right? I also know that Spirit, though they serve me unconditionally, they also appreciate that I receive income from my efforts, because it shows appreciation to them for the gift that they've given me, right? I can't take care of others if I can't take care of myself. But, and that's that encouragement. But it doesn't supersede the initial purpose. I'm not charging $1 million. I'm not charging exorbitant fees. I'm charging what I know Spirit will appreciate receiving from those individuals that I help. But it's not all self-serving. And some of you need to decide, am I going to be a part of the enhancing of the positive energy for society, or am I just going to continue being selfish and doing for myself, right? Another thing about Aquarian node placement is that means my South node is in Leo. And that means that I'm not supposed to just help my circle. In fact, I can't even read for myself. A lot of psychics can't. I can't even read for myself, because that is using my gifts for self-serving purposes, right? It's not for the collective, which is my purpose. So I can't even do readings for myself. And there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. And I feel like we need to recognize that, because a lot of psychics are like that. I like to say I'm the psychic for psychics because we all experiencing that. And it's always good to have a support system that also has the spiritual gifts, and I feel that's what we need right now. Listen, we got 2 Seven of Wands. It's out there. I'm not just speaking, just talking to talk. We really have a situation where we need to fight back the opposition that is trying to keep us stuck in this negative energy. We are all meant to reach our greatest ascension, increase our frequency, right? And align with what Spirit has for us in terms of love, in terms of health. Like, it's not about what others can do for you, it's about what you can do for others. That's truly the path. That's our true purpose in life. That's everyone's. Then you have the Death in reverse. Come on, that's major transformation. That's the ending of a super constricting way of being and moving into a more positive and more satisfying state of being, right? This is what, hello, it don't get, Spirit uses me. It's quite profound. And that is the message here. Like, we need to see hey, things aren't working out right now as they are, because we're not communicating in a manner that is beneficial to others. It's just self-serving. But things are going to continue to get worse, and we're going to have to keep fighting if we don't take these steps to move into a more positive and spiritually aligned life. Whew. Wait, how y'all do it? That's tea, honey. All right. So hopefully this reading has been helpful. I definitely want to reach out to our other spiritual beings, and even just the collective in general, so that we can get this world back on the right track before it becomes too late. All right. Well, thank y'all so much again for joining me at Aquarian Node. I do provide personal readings as well as birth chart analysis, and you can find out more information about that by visiting the description or my bio to get more information about scheduling something. And before I go, I also want to give a special shout out to Phoenix Haven in Altamont Springs for supporting my gift and allowing me a space to do these types of readings. And yeah, I love y'all. I'm ready for us to do great things, and I look forward to speaking with y'all again soon. Bye bye, Spirit Family.